So today the Lord gave me a plethora of words to download or downloaded in me to get to y'all, right? So I'm just going in order. The first one, okay, so let me just put it like this. He really been emphasizing bringing his God ordained marriages together, his God ordained couples, his God ordained courtships, all of that. He's bringing people together, just put it like that. Okay. So with that said, the first thing he gave me today was a song. He didn't give it to me. This is not the first time he gave it to me. He gave me this song like 4, 5, 6, 11 times. Every time I go to the gas station, whether it be in a different state or whatever, it's like coming back. I'm like, Lord, you are not playing. Like, so the song is called 365 by Shinedown, right? And it says there's a hurricane and it's on its way. Been sitting around for this house for days. I've been here waiting on the flood. Been hanging out and holding on to every word in our favorite song. These headphones are thicker than blood. All right, let me pause right there. So basically, like, it's like a storm coming. You know what I'm saying? And with any storm, you can't stop the storm from coming. You can't stop the damage that a storm does. You can't do anything about it. It's not in our control. But the fact of the matter is, it's like he's aware. Something has shifted. You know what I'm saying? Something's on its way. And it's like been anticipating this storm for a while. You know what I'm saying? He said been sitting in his house for days. He's been anticipating for a while. He says he's in there waiting on the flood, been hanging on. Been hanging out, holding on, and like listening to the favorite song. He's like, I noticed this thing is either already came, and this speaking to your situation, the storm could have already happened, the hurricane could already came, the hurricane could already did its damage, the storm could have already uprooted you and your person. Y'all could be in a separation, y'all could be y'all could have connected and then disconnected, like whatever it is. The hurricane has already came, and you already knew it was coming, because God let you know, like, hey, before I bring y'all together permanently, y'all gonna have to encounter this hurricane. All right. But it's like he said he's hanging on to every word, and like these headphones are thicker than blood. It's like he like, regardless of the storm that's come, regardless of the separation that's taking place, he is not letting go. He's listening to the song. He's reminding himself of what is and what's to come and what God already said. And that's what you should be doing in this season. You should be making sure that you're reminding yourself, even if it looks like there's nothing going on, you should be reminding yourself, okay, God already told me, like, this is gonna happen at this time, and he told me that this person was my spouse, husband, and or wife. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man, it's your wife. If you're a woman, it's your husband. But he's like, I need you to hold on to that. Okay? Like, don't get caught up in what everybody else is saying. Don't get caught up in who got married before you. Don't worry about none of that. Focus on what he told you. Okay? So keep replaying what he said. That's what he's saying. Like, these headphones are thicker than blood. Keep replaying what the Lord already told you. Keep reminding yourself, write it down. Keep reading it. You know what I'm saying? Pray it over yourself. Like, Lord, you already said what you said. I'm waiting for what you said. I'm not giving up. Okay? And he says, if I could hitch a ride on a time machine, I would bring you right back here with me, and I wouldn't have to watch you disappear. That separation, that deportation, like y'all not being around each other, y'all being in different places, it don't even necessarily have to be different places. Y'all could be married already, but God promised that you restore like the love that y'all had or whatever. But it could be also like the fact that you had to go through the separation. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes God separates a thing to bring it back stronger. He has to separate you sometimes to develop you and develop your person. You know, when there's seasons when God is pruning you and he's calling you to do greater things and higher things, and it's like you can't do that while still being attached to something or someone, even if it is the someone he designed for you. You cannot do it, because it's like more or less it's like there's work to be done, and if both of y'all don't get the complete work done, you will not be able to reach the capacity that God has for you. And it's like you both can self-sabotage or like interfere with what God is already doing, because God is like, I need you to be locked in with me before I lock you in with your person. And if you're not locked in with God as much as we think we are, sometimes if you're not married yet, or if you're waiting on a marriage promise, or you're not where you are, where you want to be in life, it's because it's like, I need you to lean on me some more. I need you to trust me some more. I need us to fine tune our relationship. Like, yes, all these things are good, but I need you to focus on God. All right? I need you to focus on me. That's what he's saying. So, it's like, this person is like, I feel like I wouldn't have had to watch you disappear if I had it together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I had to listen to God sooner. And sometimes we can delay our process, but it's like, regardless of us delaying our process, God is the author and perfecter of our faith, and he is the author of time. He stands outside of time. So even if we did do something that caused us to take the long way, like the Israelites did when they had to leave Egypt, like they took 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we take extra long to get where we're going because we try to do things on our own strength, and God is like, not so. So then it's like, this person, this significant other, again, if you're a man, it's your wife. If you're a husband, if you're a lady, it's your husband. They thinking to themselves like, yo, I could have been locked in with them. I didn't have to watch them go away. This is partially my fault because I was disobedient in some area. And I'm not saying that you did something crazy or whatever, but sometimes disobedience looks like not putting your pride down, not listening to your significant other when they're expressing themselves to you, not, not identifying what personality traits that you have acquired or unintentionally come into agreement to, like anxious, avoidant, those type of personalities, like childhood traumas that you haven't healed. Let's see. And then he says, even though I said all the things that mattered most while I held on tight to the end of the rope, I could keep you close, but I couldn't keep you here. A lot can happen in a year. So that said, it's like, when you see somebody slipping away, or somebody actually has just finally said, you know what, I'm good. And it's almost like they're like, you know what, I thought I heard God, but maybe I didn't hear God, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave. And it sounds like, like that's what took place. It's like they're like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna let you be great. Because it's almost like, how like a lot of false starts where it's like, oh yeah, we good, we locked in. Something happens, then it's like, oh yeah, okay, no, this time is for real, this time for real. And it's like that happens, and that becomes a cycle. And then it's like the person's just like, you know what, maybe God didn't say that. And the whole time, the person that keeps fumbling the bag, it's like they are aware, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes their awareness doesn't kick in. Sometimes God lets things happen, not unfortunately, but like to build our endurance, you know what I'm saying? James 1:12, consider it pure joy when you face any trials, because it's for God, basically. So it's like the person who's stronger in their faith typically is the one who feels like they experience it harder, but the one who is building a relationship with God, they're also feeling it, but they feel it in a delayed effect, because it's like they really thought that they were not going to be like held accountable, or they really thought that they were doing everything that they were supposed to. They thought that they were hearing God correctly, but now it's like God is like, you didn't, and it's okay, because I'm going to restore you, but you have to change. You have to repent. You have to turn to me. You have to stop turning to the world. You have to stop turning to your friends, your family. Stop lending your ear to people who do not want your best interest, or who do not have your best interest at heart. I am your father. I give good gifts. Do I not take care of the birds and the bees? I'm going to take care of you. So come back to me. So I say all that to say, okay, Lord, I say all that to say, basically, they're saying like, things have changed, and it's like they really want that person, like, even if they, like I said, even if they stay together, they want them to be close. Like they want you to stay. They want you to stay because they're ready to stay. They're ready to be fully committed, not only to you, they're ready to be fully committed to God. And when somebody's really ready to be fully committed to God, it changes their entire trajectory of their lives, because now that they've answered the call, they can be who God has always called for them to be. You know what I'm saying? Or had always intended for them to be. Let's see. giving in, not giving up. Maybe I didn't care enough. I wish I could let you know somehow. And it's like, now that this distance has been created, now that this let's call it a holy space. Now that this holy space, this holy distance has been created between you and your significant other, it's like God is like, got them really reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, whoever, whichever, the person who is more anchored in Christ, you know that you're more anchored in God, because not more anchored, but like your relationship was more mature, if you will. You were like a meat eater of the word, and like your significant other, your spouse, might have been still sipping on milk. And there's no shade to them, because everybody's on different places in their walk. But it's like you sitting over there, you working on yourself, you doing whatever God tells you to do. He already put you in the box over here. But your person that is coming back to you, they're like, I'm gonna give in to God. I'm giving in to God, because if I don't give in to God, like, I could really lose this person, and I'm not willing to lose this person. I'm not willing to sacrifice the love that God has instilled in me for this person. This is my calling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when Paul had that scales coming off his eyes in the middle of the road on Damascus, like, the scales have fallen, and it's like whatever, all the attempts of the enemy, like, to warp their mind, and like, not warp their mind, but like warp their mind towards you, it's been demolished and eradicated. And it's like they can really finally see clearly now, and it's like they really like, oh my God, like, what have I done? You know what I'm saying? Why have I done this? And it's like an apology is coming, and not only apology, but accountability for what they did to you, and a changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, test the fruit, test the spirit by the spirit, and check that fruit. But it's like, this maybe I didn't care enough. I wish I could let you know somehow. Like, they're like, yo, maybe I really fumbled. Like, how did I not see this person? How could I not have noticed this before? What is going on? How did I miss this mark? But God is not to shame them. It's not to shame you. It's just to allow the Lord in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he said he wanted to really have an intimate relationship with you, how much more intimate can it get than him being real with you and letting you know, like, when you fumble or when you fall, and he helping you back up. You know what I mean? Okay. So then he says the time machine again, and like bring you back. Same thing. The chorus again. A lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in a year, right? So that right there, it's in threes. He said a lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in a year. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, hello. But in Jesus rose in 3 days, like, everything centered around three is I don't know, God is just like moving in suddenlies. And basically when he's saying like a lot can happen in a year, he's letting you know that mark today, put it in your calendar, a lot can happen in a year. Like, you can ask Siri, like, what is a year from now? And whatever a year from now is from when you're watching this video, God is saying your life will not be the same. And it's not going to not be the same for negative reasons. It's not going to be the same because his hand will be on your life. You will be, you will experience the Lord in a way that your whole life has been transformed and renewed and restored, okay? But you gotta mark your own calendar, because I don't know what today is for you. But ask what a year is from today, and a lot can happen in a year. And keep the faith. And it's like, it's about love. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I just saw love at first sight. Ooh, okay, Lord. Like, I don't know if you're gonna be married in a year. I don't know if you're gonna be like, you know, finding your person tomorrow, getting married. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all know each other, and then it's gonna be quick anyway. Just the Lord he's moving quickly. He's got work to do. We got work to do. So he's bringing us together, okay? And yeah, don't take that the wrong way. But anyways, then he says, keep looking up, not looking down. You won't find the answers on the ground. Where will we be 12 months from now? I'm telling you, yo, a lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in 12 months. You can give birth in 9, about 10. Really, I don't know who said 9. It's about 40 weeks. Is 10 months. A lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in 365 days. And I'm not saying that you have to wait 365 days to see God move, but I am saying you about to see something. You about to see God. Let's put it like this. You're going to see God every day in your life for 365, right? But the thing is, you can't like have a negative connotation when you look for him. Like, actively seek him. Like, every day you wake up like, okay, Lord, show me your presence in my day. Okay, Lord, what's up? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? And then, like he said, if I could keep you close, but I couldn't keep you here, he could keep you close. Like, he's always with you, you always with him. But he cannot keep you close to him. Like, you have to actively and want to be in a relationship with him. Okay? And that's what he's saying. Like, if you seek me, my righteousness, seek my kingdom and my righteousness above all else, everything will be added unto you. Don't you want everything he has for you? Don't you? I know I do. That's Matthew 6:33, by the way. But he's saying a lot can happen in a year. And yes, this is like for the God-ordained marriages and God-ordained spouses, but the reality is a lot can happen in a year. And if you put your trust in God, not the world, not whoever's doing all this, not yourself, but the Lord himself, and get close to him and keep him close. Watch what he does with you. Watch what he does in your marriage. Watch what he does in your job. Watch what he does in your family. Watch what he does in your household. Watch what he does with your finances. Watch what he does in and through you. He's going to blow your own mind. Okay? Go listen to the song 365 by Shinedown and read your word. Talk to God. If this word is resonate with you, or you hear something that is resonate with you, pray about it. And if you want to comment. I'm not here to boss you around. I'm just here to send you this message. And I love you. Power up your creativity, okay? Small updates make a big impact. These are just little things that's coming in, but it's time to update your intimate private spaces with the Lord and watch what he does. Watch how he brings this thing together. Watch how he brings those things to you. Seek him first, and everything's gonna be added. I love you and be blessed.